Okay. Paper Mario League practice. Paper Mario Randomizer League practice seed number 3. Let's go. We're finally going. Pape. Oh, we got Vanilla Mario. I haven't gotten that one in a while. Shout out to Greenland. How's it going, Sound Defense? Yeah, Project 64 would not recommend. Unless it's like literally the only emulator that your computer will run. That's like one of the few. There's very niche reasons to use Project 64 over anything else, but I would recommend only using it if you can't get other emulators to work. What's going Tattle? What's going Old? I'll read that in a second. Ooh, what's this? Sure, I'll buy a warehouse key. Should I have bought it this early? Probably not, but I did anyway. For 25 coins, that's kind of a lot. Last week, pulled you into it, dang. Getting pulled back in too early. Okay, I kind of want Quick Hammer, but not enough to spend money on it. 15, maybe later. Yeah, another bow start too, which means early chapter 4. Which is nice. It's nice having an early place to go. Oh, Dimension is dethroned Sam! Alright, Ruins Key. Can't get the entries, can't get the raffle entries, so buying that instead. Respectable. Sam held the spot for a good long while, I'd say. It was like at least a week, right? Oh, Boo's Portrait. Okay, sure, I'll buy it. And a red berry. Let's see, yeah, okay. Red berry, Boo's Portrait. 5 coins. Yeah, I'll surely have something I can sell for chapter 1. Trying to cut out unnecessary, like it's not worth going all the way over to the left just for the coin block if I'm gonna be going back in this direction, I don't think. My god, Ald. 558? That's absurd. Wait, what was the price? All powered Quake? Okay, I don't have the train yet. I knew that. Ah, fair. That makes sense. That makes sense. Dimension makes sense. Phase 1 down to 29 HP. True. I also... Okay, so I don't want to make a controversy around this or anything. But I am curious how this is going to play out. I also noticed that his load times are very fast on MU. I think Pape is the first person who has a speedrunner background who is playing on MU to benefit from that. So it'll be interesting moving forward. He's also very good at the game, don't get me wrong. But I just noticed this and I'm like, we'll see how. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Money. Thunder Rage, to hopefully deal with the Shy Guys. Another Ruins Key. Okay. Always nice to find keys early. No Dimension. Should I unlock that? Like, I don't know. Does anyone have any strong feelings either way? Should I unlock that so you can just do it? You can just redeem it as many times in a stream as you want. I think I'll keep it in batches of 4. Just to help keep spam down a bit. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, well, why should I limit it? I mean, the original reason was more just to, you know, keep the biggest people from being able to train. Oh, okay. Being able to completely dominate. But, oh, perfect. Alright, keeps going. Or I could limit it. Can I limit it to like a few per stream or something? Mr. Van Trummer, how's it going? Oh, hi there! Train.
Been watching on mobile, remembered to resub on desktop.
Hey, I still have no badges, dang. I kind of want this at least. Oh my god, get back here. Oh my god, fine, we'll fight you. No, we won't. No, we won't. Not with 5 of you. But thank you, Hilaire, for the 2 months up for 2 months. Thank you for, I appreciate it. Smart resubbing on mobile. Or not mobile, I mean. Okay, that's a little bit better. I'll actually have a badge. Project 64 2.0? Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, I think it'd be worth seeing how other communities handle that in general. Although, I think, don't most people for like OOT, if they're playing on console, they'd probably play on Wii VC for the most part, right? So, Dodge Master is a very solid badge, especially if you find power mounts. Alright, I have a train now though, which means we are not done here. Did you see your ending? I saw that you DNF'd. The how you couldn't find so I heard that you couldn't find the Miracle Water, which was in Mount Rugged, right? On the ledge there. Did you just like forget to go there or something? Can set cooldowns as well. I'll look into it after stream, I think. But yeah. Hopefully it is low, yeah. I don't really need to look quite yet, but... No? Oh. Yo, Gamba? Gamba go? Gamba happening? What color will the next key be? Ooh. I like this one. This is good. Alright, no cake yet. I literally didn't even look to see what that item was. Ow. Thought maybe you could do a spin cancel right there. You probably still can, but not with that angle. Still only have Bo for a partner right now. Oh, I think I remember you talking about this a long time ago, Jackie. Kind of cool in a way, but also like, I don't know, is it... Oh, speaking of Miracle Water. Is it like overall a good thing or a bad thing or neither? Nice. Boo water. Also, what did... I just got something else. What was it? I forgot already. How's it going, Pumpkin? Thank you for the good luck. Or 3. Yeah, that is kind of annoying, Moldove. It's just a thing. Okay, so not really good or bad. Wait, how many? 6. Okay. We shall go this way. I didn't buy the warehouse key. Oh, I never marked that I got the train. Why did I bother grabbing that? Where's that? Okay, I'm pausing. I don't remember what I grabbed. Oh, it was a letter. It was a letter. That's right. How's it going, Uber? Is this a seed I'm familiar with? No more familiar with it than any other seed I've done at the start. All right, 10. Oh, I'd rather come back with at least 15. Okay, but 10 is the minimum. Oh, power bounce. Okay, we're coming back with 20, actually. That's the plan. And by 20, I mean minus however many I spend here. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna come back with 18. That's the plan. For power bounce. That's worth it. And we should be able to do that. That shouldn't be an issue. Letter. So it's a practice seed in the sense that it's a list of practice seeds that everybody in the league has, so we can compare against each other. But it's not like I've done it before. It's kind of just more like a bunch of async races, in a way, for these seeds. That was bad. 4 Goomba, 6 Koopa. Okay, chapter 3 scaled. Okay, well, we have enough ruins keys. More money. Yeah, also helps with seeding the groups, exactly. Good point. To try and get like an good even mix. Wait. No, so I made the mistake of forgetting for the longest time that chapter 4 was beatable once I found Bombette, and so I ended up triple dipping the ruins, which was really dumb. But no, I found Cooper way before I even was able. I only had 2 ruins keys. Oh yeah, that was a ruins key. So does that, after the timer ends, that's how it's going? Okay. Also, I get to find out if those FP pluses are worth anything. That is correct. Which is to say, oh wow, they're both vanilla. Amazing. Which is to say, there's basically no reason to ever fight Kent, which is why I have advocated for a long time for just getting rid of him, but that hasn't happened, unfortunately. Hello, dang bucks. How you doing? How's it going, Mikey? All right, artifact. I'll go ahead and buy cake mix. All right, artifact. I'll buy that. I didn't check either of the bushes. I don't know why I didn't do that first. Sure. Sorry, trying to keep things in my head right now. Egg in a bush, exactly where they're in their natural habitat. Alright, artifact. Artifact. How's it going, Jason? Not bad for once. That's what we like to hear. You didn't? Well, now you know. Now you know. How's it going, Raiden? Nowhere near, since there's only one left. Oh, that is a good point. That is a good point. It does affect the odds. Oh, really? No, I very rarely skip the pokies. Because either they're low level and they're not going to take too long to beat, or they're high level and they'll at least get me a bunch of experience. And I don't know, by the time I'm there, I feel like I can usually beat them. Like, it's pretty rare that I don't have a way to beat them somewhat well at that point. I try and have, like, you know, shooting stars with Unrages, if nothing else, at that, by then. But yeah, that's a check that I very rarely skip these days. Alright, life shroom is nice to have. I'm not even gonna bother with the dodge, damage dodge. Oh, a few months left. A few months. Okay, yeah. Why did I attack you? Whatever. I should have just done nothing with Mario, honestly. Because, yeah, that. Dang, the 4 years. Seeing anyone over 4 years is insane to me because I haven't even been streaming for 5 years yet. I mean, you just stuck around. How's it going, Leia? Thank you for the good luck. Alright, I can't get that even though I'd like it. Ooh, Palace Key. Always super nice to find that early. It's such an unfortunate check to have to, like, be looking for later. Okay, we're running out of stuff to do, though. Like real talk. I could go to chapter 3. I don't want to, but I could. I am not gonna fight Blooper, but I'll check the one check down here before going to 3. The check that's not behind Blooper. No, that's the palace key. That's the palace key. All right, so that's nothing. All right, chapter 3, I guess. Not really much else I can do. I mean, I could fight Blooper, but lol. Yeah, palace key looks like the red key, except it has a blue palette. It's the same sprite with a different palette. Whereas the palace key, you see it's like angled and has the little red gem. Is it blue or red colored? It's like blue. It's a blue key with a, it's like, I don't know, reddish, pinkish gem. As a sunshine runner. Man, the sunshine, that was so long ago. That was back in 2020 and early 2021. How's it going, Brawl? It's going all right, I'd say. But you practice you're out of. Understandable. Either way, I don't think it'll matter too much, since this is like season 0, you know. Who speedruns Sunshine? Only fools. Should rando the forest? What do you mean by that? The items are just as randomized as anywhere else, and I mean, entrance rando is in the works, so. Although I think to start, it's only going to be rooms within dungeons, if I understand correctly. Oh, the palace key. Oh, that's why people want to know, because palace key. Right, I understand. Yeah, blue. It's definitely a blue key. I keep forgetting they're the gammas. Randomize the paths? That just sounds... I mean, if it's not part of entrance randomizer, that just sounds tedious. Oh, okay, okay. This turned out to be an okay decision. We can go to chapter 2 now. Not tedious, miserable? Why not both? How's it going, Melon? Yo, you made it to Dry Ruins. Let's go. So you're happy about it? Nice, nice. Well, I'm glad you were able to find the stream however you were. Do I need to be the adult and redeem the... and reward... the, payout, that's the word, payout. Mod-free community. I haven't added any mods in a while, actually. It's been a good long while. Nice, nice, Tracy. Okay, so let's see. This would be choose outcome. Okay, yeah, blue. Definitely blue. Oops. Oh, hi, Cooper. Wow. 2 partners before even making it to the mansion. That's interesting. All right, it was the palace key, right? Blue. Can I get confirmation before I click the button? Since I was only kind of half paying attention. Yes. Okay. Complete prediction. How's it going? Does it all? Welcome to the stream. Right? This game holds up crazy well, visually speaking, and gameplay. But all, you know, Starstone. Yo, this chapter 3 is loaded. What in the world? And I don't even have the weight. I do have boost portrait though. Yeah, definitely harder to win those. Alright, Starstone. What do you have? No Mendal. I guess I'll get it. I don't have any of those yet. Yeah, I as much as I like TTYD, I do think this game is more without needing to add a bunch of like extra challenges to it and stuff, I find this game to be a lot more replayable, gameplay wise. Let out a big sigh. Yeah. Get rid of the mushroom. How's it going, Jim? Have I ever watched The Last of Us? Have I watched Last of Us HBO show? No, although I heard the first episode was apparently decent, right? Oh yeah, yeah, no, this is probably my favorite game of all time. It does it all, so. SPM is also a very good game though, don't get me wrong. It's just impossible, really. No problem, I try and be positive. As much as I can. Oh, life shroom. Better than a regular super shroom. Okay, I have Boo's portrait and I don't have paracarry, so I might as well dip in. It's not even that far out of the way. Might as well dip over here and get like a handful of checks. Does the next partner float? This would only be partners that I actually obtain, right? Yeah, like if I see Goombario but don't obtain him, it doesn't count. So, predict accordingly. Nice, Jeb. Nice, good stuff. I got to a section. I was playing The Last of Us, like I own it. I got to a section where I couldn't, like I was having trouble getting past, and then I just stopped playing and never went back a couple years ago. I was liking the game too. I need to go back and play that again at some point. Probably start over. The cute version of the one with the S. I mean, you weren't wrong. Have I been playing any casual games lately? I've been replaying through the 2013 Tomb Raider and the... Oh, I have Cooper now, I can get that. Yeah, 2013 Tomb Raider and then also Rise of the Tomb Raider. I'm still in the middle of that one. I'm at like right before the end. I don't need that. Sure. That's all I can get right now, right? Yeah, that's all I can do. Okay. Okay. Badges aren't too great yet. But okay, we have Bomet though, which means we can go to chapter 2. And if there's nothing there, we can pivot to, I guess we can start heading towards the chapter 1 fortress, but that's not really ideal. Since we don't have any keys yet, so we can't really do much there. Don't have a PlayStation? Aw, dang. I bought a PS4 a while ago. Definitely has been worth for the exclusives. Favoriting since when? I've been doing it for like a month or two now. At one point I remembered, I was like, oh wait, this is a feature, isn't it? So, you died, you restarted at the start of the game since you never saved. Depends on the game. If we're talking Paper Mario, then yeah. Well, if you're newer, I would actually recommend saving. There's no like rule against loading back from a save or anything, and saving is pretty quick in this game. So if you're new and you can benefit from saving, I say absolutely save. Oh, I should have sold the Wacka. Oh well. But yeah, I mean, at a certain point, you know, if your PB is fast enough to where, you know, you're not really going to benefit from being able to reload a save, then yeah, you just reset. No reason to take the time loss to save if you're not going to reload it. Instead of the egg. Gotta do what you gotta do, Tracy. I found it in a bush. Oh, we can get so many snowman dolls. I don't really need more though. Whoops. Okay. Money. Oh my god. Okay, I really wish I had gone to a shop before coming here. Because okay, sorry. Ah, nope, honey syrup's gone instead. Alright, I don't have paracarry, so I can't check that, check. Nor can I cross this gap, so we'll check this now. Oh, never mind, we have paracarry now. Okay, that changes things. Interesting. Alright, well, we're still gonna come back. I have some other things to check now. After next part, maybe we should make these ones have a shorter prediction time so that becomes less relevant. That is the standing rule, and I agree. Oh, another key. Or actually, a key. Yeah. It was 5 seconds from ending. Wow. Yeah, it really was really close, wasn't it? Dang, that's so unfortunate, Manstromer. How's it going, Kuno? Dang, you got me. You're right. I'll never recover from this. Melody. Actually, I kind of want that, actually. Oh my god, I didn't want to fall. Power bounces at 20 star pieces, so... You know. Who is left? Yeah, Watt, Sushi, and Lackey. So it's still more likely. I mean, Sushi or Goombario. It didn't change the odds that much, I don't think. Yeah, Goombario. Not guaranteed to appear. And also, if I see him, I'm going to do my best to avoid him. As I always do. Oops. The most delicious. Oh wait, I want the coins. I mean, I'd like to see Watt or Sushi personally. Lackey's nice, but he doesn't really do much for me yet. Sure. I got good use out of multi-bounce yesterday, actually. It's not that great of a badge until you get your power up. But once you get your power up, it's really good. Especially if you have like Spike Shield. He's charismatic. True. What are the kids saying today? He's got Riz. How do you do, fellow kids? Alright, sorry, Egg. It's your time. Oh, hi, Watt. There it is. There she be. Do I need this? Not really. What is Riz? I am not the person to be asking about that. I'm told it's short for charisma, I think? Is that accurate? Can anybody confirm or deny this? I am but an old man. We'll upgrade the bum up. Okay. But yeah, this is definitely a the ground is for chumps. Dictionary. I'll have time to enter it here in a bit. Oh, where am I going? Second letter. Where's the dictionary? There it is. Whoops. Please. Oh, and Ultrastone. Dang, okay. Let's go on Colonel Mendoza. Yes, this is on console. This is on console. It's an HDMI modded console. It's a really good console, but it is on console. Slang's gotten worse since the 90s. Okay, but that just makes you sound... really, though? I don't know. Have you ever looked back to any of the... at any of the old slang? There was some pretty bad old slang back then, too. I don't think I would agree with that. It definitely sounds like a back in my day type thing to say. My generation, yeah. That is correct. I just never would have gotten it. Also region. I feel like that's probably less true these days with like the internet, but I'd still agree. I'm not gonna sell it here because it sells for 64 in Toad Town. Okay, this is the ground is for chumps. Calling it the bomb, right? Okay, this isn't the 90s, but like, come on, there was a time when everybody was saying awesome sauce, like, come on, that just sounds awful now. You know? What were we thinking? Oh, red berry. I already have red berry. Cool beans. Okay, but Cool Beans gave us a really good scene in Hot Rod though, so like I'll give that one a little bit of slack. Wait, no, I want that. They just sound so tacky. You just realized you don't. Rafflecopter. I guess I don't remember the 90s slang as much as I remember the 2000s, because that's whenever I was actually, like, in school and stuff. Yep, same, Sage, same. Although most of my friends these days are on Twitch, so I guess it kind of works, actually. Alright, I do not have the Pulse Stone, which is unfortunate, because that would give me Super Hammer. Oh. Radical. Legit. Wish I could have found that a little bit quicker in the last seed. Legit's fine, I feel like. I think do I still say legit? I feel like I do. Maybe sometimes. Oops. Oh my god. Do I even really want that repel? I mean, yes. Oh, you are... 2 and 3. That's chapter 1 scaled, right? Pokey at 3. Yeah, chapter 1 scaled. Oh, I also know what 1 is scaled to. Why did I not write that? Why did I not mark that? Okay, I probably... I can do that. I have the artifact. We shall turn it in. Yeet is flawless and should never go away. Spin smash. Yay. Okay. Yeah, it's just yeet. Boo. Oh, and hi, Diana. I forgot to say hi to you as well, I think. Sorry, my mind is like racing, trying to keep track of everything that's going on right here. Okay, I have partners now. I can do stuff, right? Like I can get to chapter 5 now, which is good. I don't have Jade Raven though, but still worth going, I think. Oh, I have Melody. I should turn that in. How many star pieces do I have? 7. Nowhere near enough. There was an egg missile on sale there. It's true. 5, yeah. I think 5 is the play. Especially since I can chain it with getting Melody right here. Alright, yo, any blesses in the chat? It's so much nicer to do the beach. I feel like it doesn't happen that often. Although it has been happening more in the last few seeds that I've done. Nick means steal and it always will. That one just seems... Like, I agree. Man, I guess the line between what's slang and what's just like a word is actually pretty slim, I feel like. Because I wouldn't have even considered that slang. I would have just called it another word for steal. I wonder what is the difference between slang and like a proper word? I don't even know. Is it just general widespread acceptance? No, Diana! How's it going, Paka? Really? Lots of Portuguese. I wonder why that is. I mean, I know the languages have a lot of similarities, but, like, besides that. Vernacular, yeah. How's it going, Quill? It's about 20 years. Yeah, that checks out. I'd buy that. Wait, how much X? Or 20, okay. That's either, I think, 4. Oh! Oh, that's awkward. Okay, I didn't... Okay. Okay. Oh, now you're on the ceiling? Oh, this is dumb. Okay. I don't want to power shock him while he's up there, because then Mario can't jump on him. So we'll just have to, like... Ah. Slow. Sure. Thunder Rage, why not? Highly informal? That's still such a fuzzy line though. Like highly doesn't, you know. Like I understand there's definitely words that's like, okay, this one's definitely on this side of the line and this one's definitely on the other side. But that still leaves a lot of ambiguity. Cool is a slangish word that's been consistently used for like a century. It's still I wouldn't even call cool slang. Like everybody uses cool. I don't know. At least you won't heal in the ceiling. I guess that's true. It was slang. Okay. I guess it is. It probably is just always going to be a bit arbitrary in a lot of cases, though. Oh, you could do that. It's 4 HP, right? I think. It's part of vernacular. Yeah. Large mug of coffee. Let's go. In the Jaycog smile mug. You love to see it. Or hear about it, I guess. It's 4. Okay. I guess its stomach acid isn't very strong, and it's filter feeding with its mouth wide open. How about that? Yeah. I don't think I knew for a while, Tracy. Lunar Stone. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do this fight. Okay, I'm just gonna keep Watt out. I can't powerbomb anyway. Wow. Okay. I don't like it. Okay. I still want to do this fight, but we're gonna do it a little smarter. We're gonna use our brain here. Or I'm gonna use my brain here. How's it going, Tweak? Yeah, you didn't know. Alright. Yo, Dre. No, really. It'd be that way sometimes. Bones would shatter. Oh, that's a terrifying thought. I was really hoping I would level from that. Maybe I would have if I hadn't lost. I don't know. Their throats are very slim. Dang. Like all whales? Oops. I don't actually want that. Go away. Well, maybe it could be useful. Dude, why are there so many life streams already? Nice vase. Okay, yeah, give me that. Sure. Nope. Please, I hate these trees. Oh wait, no, I hate them. Alright, vase is somewhere there. Make it quick, might be good. How did Goombario climb that tree? I don't know, I helped him down. I was like, you know, it's like helping a cat stuck in a tree out. I did it. If he climbs back up into the tree, that's his own problem. And I don't have to feel bad about it. Small throats, big mouths. Like the average Twitter user. I don't even know what that means. What does that even mean? What does it mean for a Twitter user to have a small wait. Do I want to ask that? I don't even know. Oh, do they, Kuno? Okay, Fortress Key. That makes going to chapter 1 a little bit more enticing. Yo, Mizukuma. For Stonecap? It can have some niche uses if you don't have other things that are better. But yeah, no, typically it's not all that useful. Oh, hi, everything. Sushi, Pulse Stone, and Fortress Key. Okay, we can do more here suddenly. I'm just gonna sell... I'm gonna sell this life shroom, actually. Okay. Well, now... Okay, I'll take this. And Pulse Stone. Oh, Spicy Soup, gimme. Oh wait, no, never mind. We don't have Jade Raven. I should check this now. Pulse Stone. There we go. Getting swarmed by fuzzies? Nah, he's fine. Don't worry about him. Did I save? I can't remember. This one Dargado. What happened to my hair? It got longer. How are you doing, dude? Unless something else happened to it and it's ugly now, and I was unaware. My goat. Did you imagine saying that like 10 years ago? It'd be so confusing. How's it going, Birdly? Gravity. Cell division. Okay, that's a waste. Going good? That's what we like to hear. I need to stop going for swag hammers. Talk big but can't swallow criticism. Hey, I guess that makes sense. Good enough of a reason for me. Not an innuendo, it's mockery. Okay, I wasn't completely sure. Okay, we'll get a wad upgrade here, I think. World War American soldier. My god. Hate avoiding those fuzzies. Oh, gimme. Postponing running this game on Switch Online because of procrastination. Yo, I love procrastinating. I'm really good at not putting off procrastinating. It's one of the few things I'm good at not putting off. How's it going, Stavros? Yo, thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. I feel like I could have played better, but I always feel that way. But either way, I do appreciate it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm really good at this game, by the way. Something's off with the saves. Save didn't take. Was the game crashing? As long as the game's not crashing, the saves should behave just fine. Not crashing. Couldn't tell you what was going on then. That's weird. Never heard of anything like that. Yo, Spike, how's it going, dude? Thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. Oh, yo, and we got the weight. Let's go. Okay. Cool. I'm glad you're enjoying the paper Rando, by the way. It do be a pretty good time, if you ask me. It is. How's it going, Blue? Weight. Got the weight. Okay, so we can get upgraded boots now, which gets us a lot of stuff. About time we find the weight before getting Ultra Hammer for once. How's it going, Woomy? How are you doing? Okay, I can do a power bomb. I can't remember if I have any attack items or not. I'm gonna do the bomb at first strike. Just make sure I can, okay, yeah, that'll... Yo, actually the Fire Flower might be the play here. 28. I mean, I can, yeah, it works. I can take out the Magic Koopa at least. Yeah, first logical boots were Ultra Boots, I'm pretty sure. The weight was in, what, chapter 6? And the seeds, oh, I forget where the seeds were. I don't know. If it maybe was possible to do it not in that order, but definitely not the most likely way. I don't think anybody got boots that way. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Yeah. Imagine taking good angles. Okay, still no Jade Raven, so other than talking to the mayor, that's all we can do here. Okay, yeah, we'll have to go back through the forest to get to 3, which is fine. Do have the fish. Only missing one partner. And we found Goombario and ignored him. He is on the beach in a tree. Alright, just doubled up. How many frames have to pass? No, I don't think I've ever known. I don't think it's anything too crazy. But, ooh. Okay, I'm still gonna... I hate being in this situation. I have a key and I have Paracarry now, and I'm heading to chapter 3. So part of me is like, oh, I should dip into Tubba's castle. But like with one key, I still think it's probably not worth, especially since I have so many other things I can do now with all these partners. And Pulse Stone, like I can get Super Hammer right now as well. That'd be really nice. That'd get me access to Prologue. This one. What the heck? Imagine remembering where to go. 20? That could be right. But yeah, no, I'd have to look in decomp for that probably. Or see if anyone's like documented it somewhere. Oh, am I dumb? I'm dumb. Could have gone to right one. Hello. Not my best execution this seed. But you know. I've had worse. If we can find either the frying pan or a cake, we can beat chapter 4 actually, right now. That's all we're missing there. Pyramid Stone would let us beat chapter 2. Really? Yo, something tells me they just need to get good, am I right? I have a cake mix, but I need a frying pan. Everybody knows you need a frying pan to bake a cake. Right? Isn't that how everybody makes cake? With a frying pan? Maybe Tasty has, like, maybe she doesn't use the frying pan. She's just too, like, distraught to actually try and cook without her trusty frying pan. Or to bake, to make anything. Pancakes? I mean, I guess. It's going twisted. Are you telling me that that's what I'm giving, that's what I'm giving Gourmet Guy? You're telling me that's a pancake? Sure doesn't look like one to me. Oops. But if you say so. It's well seasoned. Yep, alright. Well, chat knows best, I guess. Ooh, Power Rush! Give me, and a third letter. I'm plenty good on, coins, so. Actually, you know what, you take the soup. Oh god. Oh! Seed. Stay hydrated. True. Very important. Drink those fluids. I'm rich! And I'm not sharing with anybody. Except the people that I spend money on, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. And this is in logic because I have bomb that. I really don't need that repel, to be honest. Or the life shroom. I don't need those. I have enough. The game is showering me with high value items here. I'm just like, I don't need it. Okay, we have boots now though. Oh, how am I doing on star pieces? I want 18. I have 14. There was one. Okay, check this first. I can get 3 from the panels here, and then there's one in the bad shop that I can buy. And then I can get power bounce. And the whatever was required, I honestly forget what was required from Ralph's shop. How's it going, Grover? How's it going, Garrison? Hey, whatever it takes. Whatever works for you, Grover. Okay, I was gonna be very upset if the star piece was the one item that didn't show up here. I'm leaning towards chapter 2 right now, depending on what the item... There was only one item here that was like actually necessary, and I forget what it was. So just depending on that. Imagine. No, I did the math. I did the math. It's 20 for power bounce. I spent 2 earlier. I had 14 before I bought the one from the shop. We're good. This will be 18. Why does the tracker only have 2 seeds? Because with race settings, we play with only requiring 2 to get in. So, like, 2 of them are already planted. Because before, whenever we played with all 4, like, chapter 6 just always ended up being one of the last chapters. And so we wanted to mix up the variety. Oh, it's a castle key. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I needed 20 outright. Oh, that sucks. I forgot it wasn't one of the rewards. Okay, you know what? I can get 2 real quick. Hang on. I'm gonna go out of my way for this. I hate it. I hate everything. Because I was thinking it was the reward for 20 in the rewards shop. I wasn't thinking it was something I buy for 20 outright. Alright, wait, was this a star piece? Yeah, this is a star. I'll get that one, and then I'll get a partner upgrade. While we're there. I have Ultra Stone, so... do I go... Where are we going next? I said Chapter 2, probably. In Chapter 2's... it's 1 scaled, so damage doesn't really matter that much for Bomba yet. I think I'll go... What, please? I think I'll go ahead and Ultra Rank Watt. Get that taken care of early. How's it going, Trophy Thomas? How are you doing tonight? Yeah, I think that's my favorite sushi palette, Yoshisar. I think it is my favorite. Okay, we have 20 now. Little bit of a misplay on my part. Okay, I'll go ahead and mark the Chapter 3 key now. But yeah, getting Super Hammer and like with 3 keys, that's like a decent number of checks that we'll get from the ruins. It sucks going there without the Pyramid Stone, but yeah, getting access to the hammer and all that, I think, is gonna make it worth it. Shiny Watt. Blue Watt is my favorite for sure. You know, I kind of like just playing with vanilla palette Mario. Not gonna lie. Miss Mouse. Not really an option here. All right, Power Bounce. Let's go. And we get the Honey Syrup. We get a Castle Key. We get an FP Plus that's not very good. Mushroom. And I don't have any more. Okay. That took forever. Watch it suck. Watch it be the worst. It's okay. It's not great. It's not bad, though. Can I do both of those? Yeah. Okay. And Dodge Master. Nice. Okay. I don't know why I bothered equipping those. I was thinking I'm gonna fight Blooper next, but I'm not. Because I'm gonna go to the ruins, and I'm probably actually going to, yeah, I have to go this way. Or this way. Oh, I have 3 letters now, right? No, do I still only have 2 letters? No, I have 4. We can use this as an excuse to do the paracarry check. Man, I'm all over the place today. Until we get a white color. Ooh, a white wall would be good. For not teaching you about super guards. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it teaches you about those. I wouldn't have figured them out on my own as a kid. There's no way it didn't teach them. I can't believe that the game that I didn't read the text for didn't tell me about this feature. No emo Watt palette. Plenty of sour candy palettes, though. Oh, sick as a dog. No, Tom, I'm sorry. Never fun to be sick. Yo, another star piece. I needed that. Could get more snowman dolls. Yeah, in Rando, any 3 letters will get you the paracarry check. And you don't even have to still have them on your person. So like if you're playing with letter rewards randomized and you don't have any of them left, Rando just makes sure that you've gotten 3 unique letters at some point. So no need to worry about that either. Because otherwise you could, you know, soft lock. Oh, that... Okay, it's fine. Not how I meant to do that, but... It's fine. Yeah, not having Lackey is fine here. The OG letters? I can never really remember either, because it doesn't usually matter. The only time I would need to know is if I'm doing 100% speedruns, and even then I really don't need to know, because I just follow what the route says. So unless I'm the one routing it. I think one of the ones is to Goompa. Or sorry, to Goompa to start the chain. To start the chain for Lucky Day. But yeah, I think that's the only one that I remember for sure. Colorado? That sounds right. Must-T? Maybe. I'm not sure though. But it definitely could be. Surely there's something in here besides just hammer, right? Miss T, maybe? Coot? Well, Coot doesn't have any. There are no letters for Koopa Coot. But yeah, I really don't know. A hint system? No, the hints are still, like, that's separate. The league is not being run by the devs, so. Although I definitely think that could be nice for helping to speed things up for seeds in races. But it's a matter of figuring out the best way to do it, which is a non-trivial task. I hope not, Leia. I showered today. Like most days. I mean, this badge is good sometimes. So Merlovely has a hint system, but it's basically just an inefficient spoiler log. We have it disabled for races, because then races just become, then at the end, it'd just be like, okay, Merlovely, I'm gonna keep paying money to you until you tell me where the item that I need is. C. I don't have Lackey, I can't do that anyway. I can't tell what that is. Didn't really look like Attack Effects C, but maybe it was. Tracy, you're not supposed to say that. Was it? I mean, if it was Attack Effects, it was just weird seeing it cut off at the bottom like that. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I'm honestly kind of bad at getting that quickly. All right, give me Super Hammer. Thank you. Was that Vanilla Palette? Yeah. But it looks like it might be a little bit lighter. I can't tell. All right, we'll go ahead. All right, we'll go ahead and get Mega Bomb. All right, so we have an Ultra Rank Bombette and an Ultra Rank Watt, and no one else is upgraded yet. Merlon does, I know. Oh, no realm. Oh, I don't know what that is. So maybe? I do know Merlon has pallets. Oh, I want to do the Pokies. And I could Power Bomb if nothing else. Oh, I should check the cost of... I have Power Quick and Mega Quick, and I haven't looked at either of their prices yet. Okay, yeah, that's definitely Attack Effects C. I want it. Oh, from Flopside. Okay, okay. I don't know. I don't remember what his palette looks like. Slow Go speedrun when? I did it, Taith. I've already done it. It's on my VODs channel. You should go check it out and watch it. Oh God. Well, I'll mark them as favorites, but they kind of suck actually. Poor Pokey. There you go. That's slow go percent right there. There you go. There's your content. I got you covered. Alright, am I gonna take the time loss to get attack effect C? You bet. Yo, HP drain. What a worthless badge. Let's go. Gimme. What if it's good? It's HP drain. It could be free and I wouldn't equip it. I mean, I guess it's good if you're going for an ultra defensive build, but like, ultra defensive builds are slow. We don't do that here. We don't do slow here. Okay. Prologue now. Okay, so now I am actually going to be power bouncing Blooper. I can do it quickly. I have... You guys want to see? You want to see that Blooper wasn't a fluke? Here. Actually kind of sucks doing this with super boots, but... Let's see what my cap is. Oh wait, yeah. Wait, do I have 50 down? I don't know. Oh, I miscounted. But see, I didn't even get capped. It would have been a one-turn kill. See, not even rare. Not even rare. Oh, cake. Okay, that lets me beat chapter 4. I kind of want to keep that. And I can beat Electro Blooper pretty easily too. All right, you know what? Screw it. And we don't... Is it worth it though? That's not even that's not even logically required. I'm doing it anyway. Super Blooper will be fine. It'll be fine. Wait, I shouldn't do this yet. Does it matter? It doesn't really matter. You don't get to use that in a real speedrun though. .21 cap, nice. Oh, I should have let him hit me first, actually. Get down into danger. Will this do enough? Yeah, okay. Oh, well. Oh, I was counting damage. Oh, okay, the first time I was counting cap, but that time I was counting damage. It was 21 damage. Okay, that was my bad, though. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Confusion caused by me. Yes, exactly, Kuno. What's up, Melody? In case you or someone else is not sure what I mean by a cap, though, in case that's not a joke, even though I'm pretty sure it is, power bounces in this game, even if you do the action command perfectly, eventually cap you. To where even if you do it, yeah, even if you do it perfectly, it'll still fail. You do? Okay, I thought you did, but... Oh, Pyramid Stone. Okay. Well, we can beat chapter 2 now. Oh, so was that a forced... I think that was a forced dip into 2 then. Because I needed the hammer to get that. So unless like Jade Raven was somewhere that I missed. Alright, we have options now. Oh, and Fertile Soul. Yo, this is actually required again for once. Still not sure if it's faster to do this with Cooper or not. I feel like it probably is. Yo, like the skiing PhD? Oops. I didn't actually want that, but okay. I guess we'll do chapter 2 first then, since I can get there with the pipe. I'm gonna go ahead and fight Goomba King now as well, because I think I can do it decently quickly now. What was chapter 1 scaled to? I forget already. I don't actually have Goomba King in my notes, in my cheat sheet, which I keep I want to add, but... Yeah, saying hi, that's what it is, definitely. Uh-huh. Okay, that's good enough. I should have maybe kept... I don't know. No, that was Dizzy Attack Melody. Quick Change has an actual, like, arrow with a pointer on it. Alright, I'm not in danger. Why would I use that instead of Power Bomb when they cost the same? I'm very smart. Is it chapter 3? That sounds right. Why did I block that? I'm so good at this game. Okay, we are going to switch to that. I have a plan now. Which I already got, really. Do you probably yes, Blue. Alright, well, yeah, we'll say this is chapter 3. And if it's not, wait, don't I know what 5 is too? What am I doing with my life? It was higher level. Cause yeah, I fought a bunch of stuff. I don't remember what though. I think the Future Piranhas had 10. We'll say it was 5 scaled. There's a lot of guesswork going into this though. Are we gonna die to Goomba King? I don't know, it looks like he's gonna die from being sick. That doesn't kill. I am sad. I can't do that. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna make sure you die. Alright. Wait. Wait. No, is it about to happen? No, we're good, we're good, we're good. This is 5, I forgot. Everything is fine. Okay, I could use some FP. I forgot that Ultra Rank Bombette gets the special treatment of going up to 5 damage. It gets a +2 at Ultra Rank. Yo, an Ultra Shroom? It does feel illegal, I agree. But I'm also not complaining. It saved me some shame. Feels like it's been a while since I've saved. I mean, I would have been fine there, like I had a life room, but... Ooh, Cooper Shell. I do not have the dolly. Is that in vanilla? No, in vanilla that's a star piece. How does the balancing of chapter scaling work? Does it keep vanilla balancing? It only changes HP and attack values, not defense or anything. You would have to ask Clover for why though. Oops. Yeah. Dude. How do I avoid all of those? All right, odd key is cool. That gives us chapter 7 access. Wait, I already had chapter 7 access. I don't have red key. I should probably grab that. As much as I don't want it. Yo, first shooting star. Let's go. A nice trick shot. I'm not gonna bother grabbing whatever's there. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight to 2 now. Yeah, it could get ridiculous. But it'll scale a lot better. That's good. Yeah, the scaling of this definitely isn't perfect. Whoops. I have Cooper's Shell now. I'll go ahead. I'll stop in 1 just to turn that in. Since I'm right here. Yeah, scaling good. Scaling very good. Bad ideas, yeah. I believe it. Alright, just a fright jar. The jar is too scary. I shall avoid getting it. Okay, still no lyrics. Already turned in artifact. Yeah, okay, so all that's really left to do here is to beat the chapter. I mean, there's also, I don't have the 4th Ruins key, so that's technically something else that we could have to come back to do. But that would be very unfortunate if it was actually the case. Oops. Oh, that clip. Forgot about it. What? Ooh. Oops. Elegant purple. Interesting. Purple's a pretty sick color, so I'll take it. Oh, eggplant purple. How did I read elegant? Either one works. How often does my shower drain get... I assume you mean clogged, even though cogged kind of works, because cog. Surprisingly never, though. Surprisingly never. I keep expecting it to, but it hasn't. I don't do anything to, like, unclog it, so... Alright. Can I get anything? Okay, I want Dodge Master for sure. I guess Power Rush, but like... I mean, it's chapter 1 scaled, so it's probably not a big deal regardless. How much HP chapter 1? Just 25. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and power bounce on... I can probably kill on turn 2. Even without danger. Cogged, not gogged. Well, how much is turbocharge? I don't know if I ever looked. That was a 7 cap. Yeah, oh yeah, we're good. Evening Sky, how you doing? What's up, Sam? The elegant eggplant. Is that what he calls it? Oh, come on. Lame. That would be a good username, I agree. Alright, chapter 2 complete. Gotta check the tree outside, but... Man, it's kind of surprising to be this far into a seed and have a boot and hammer upgrade and not have chapter 5 beaten. It's a rarity. Yeah, three's not too bad for damage. So I won of the people who were streaming, but Paper Ario actually. Paper Ario has been practicing in secret and is actually pretty darn good at Rando himself. So he actually beat me by 3 minutes. He just wasn't being restreamed. 720 card touch, let's go! And for anybody who doesn't know, yeah, Paper Ario, he hasn't in a while, but has been known to speedrun this game from time to time. The amazing start. Yeah, the Rip Cheeto. Rip Cheeto was kind of loaded, not gonna lie. The seed kind of started to suck the longer in it got, though. It baited us into thinking it was gonna be really good early, and then it withheld boots for a long time. Plus, I made some bad calls. I forgot that I could beat Chapter 4 for a long time. Ooh, 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 that's good. We can get to 6 now. I don't have Lackey, though. I'm gonna beat 4 first, speaking of beating 4. Because I have Cake now. Yeah, okay, just in my inventory. Yeah, the Sunshine Runner. The Sunshine Runner. He's also really good at that game. He's just kind of talented. I'm not gonna check the bad shop yet. Wait till I beat 4. Which is this way. Why did I not mark? Oh, I don't have Last Stand. I was like, wait, I should go Danger Mario. Except no, I really shouldn't. It is not time for that. No, Sunshine doesn't have Rando. Just the player Paper Ario. That's his username. Is primarily a Super Mario Sunshine speedrunner. Also, don't I have Fertile Soil? I think I do. But yeah, he also runs Pape from time to time and is doing Rando now. Looks like he's gonna be doing the league. I do have Fertile Soil. Cake is this way. Or Gourmet Guy's this way. No, I mean, I'm not being very... I don't really care too much about people helping me with these seeds. Like, obviously, if I was actively racing someone, I would care more, but these aren't, like... these are practice seeds. It's not like anything comes from them, so I'm not really gonna be too upset. Or even discouraging it, really. Oh, the world... Yeah, Pape did get any percent world record at one point. I think he has, like, what, a 115, 116? In SMS any percent, something like that. So, like, very good time. And he's held the 120 record before, too. Dude, yo, we can beat 3 now. Okay. Okay, then. Let's go in Jadigal. Bo is in Twilight Town? Wait. Was that at me? What Bo? Oh. you guys are being tricksters. I see how it is. How's it going, Rex? Yes, being very picky about your cake. I like it. Best 3D Mario game? I don't know if I agree or not with that. I love Sunshine, but looking at it objectively, it's kind of a bad game. I love it dearly, but it's so bad. There's just so many bad things in it. How did I 27 cap blooper twice in a row? Because that's not rare. I don't know why everyone was freaking out, Stalker. A 26 cap with Dodge Master on is like a 70-some% chance. And everyone's like, oh my god, how's he getting that? I'm like, because it's way more like... I'll get it nearly 3 out of 4 times. It's not rare. Like, I looked it up afterward because I'm like, why is everyone freaking out about this? Oh, red key, nice. True. True, Jadical. It has absolutely fantastic movement. They killed it with the movement. But in terms of like game design, most of the best, one of the best things about the speedrun for Sunshine is that glitches let you skip some of the worst game design aspects of it. Yeah, blue coins. Forcing you to the only path to beating the game is only beating the 7th level. Stuff like Serena, where just the absurd amount of RNG in general, casually speaking, even. Stuff like the casino in Sunshine, where it's like, oh yeah, you have to like get 7s on both of these, and then before you can move on, and then you have to spray the stupid Sunshine picture. The Sandbird, like well, I mean, you can skip basically all of Gelato, nearly, in any percent, and in 120 you can do the Sandbird with the rocket nozzle, which means you can skip most of the Sandbird. Like, oops, how's on Slow King? Thank you for the good luck, Mason. How are you doing? Yo, ghosts. Really? A shiny what? Let's go. That's funny. Like, I could keep going naming bad game design of Sunshine. I love the game. I love it. Don't get me wrong. But yo, Strollin' Stews. Feels half finished? Yeah, that's fair. Kinda is. If you think about it. How much is... Okay, turbocharge is too much. Good, okay. Nice. Yeah, I feel like Galaxy is a better casual game, but also the movement in it is definitely less interesting. But then they weren't really going for, you know, great movement, so it's not necessarily a knock on the game. Yeah, the lag kind of moved around. I would still say for most people, Slow King, if you want to play it for the first time casually, I still think the Switch version is the way to go. But yes, it does have that aesthetic, and like, yo, the way they made the water, like, actually visually still holds up today. Like, actually looks super good. We need a sushi upgrade eventually. Probably. I was going close to. You do enjoy watching them? That's how I feel about 2D Mario. Like, I don't care for 2D Mario games at all. Like the platformers, but I can definitely enjoy watching them. Not on Game Pass anymore. Dang. I'm just gonna have one of these. The fruit was so mean. Yeah. Yeah. Luckily, the blue coins are completely optional for beating the game. So anything that you get from that, and the 8th shine in every single level, all of those are completely optional. All the secret shines. Bucket, nice. Switch Master? Oh, for Switch Sunshine? Maybe. I don't know. I haven't looked. I saw he was streaming again for the 602. I didn't see that coming. How's it going, Rigby? Thank you for the gula. Okay. I was like, don't hit me. I don't know. That's my least favorite aspect of the game, probably, Tracy. So, I don't know. I looked at my badges. I don't think I really want to change anything. Probably. Went uncontested for some time. Okay, yeah, he might still have it. I don't know. Definitely not any percent, but maybe 120. That's what he had, right? 120 record. Like moving through mud. Yeah, the movement's not the most interesting. I feel like I should upgrade BP here and then throw on FP plus. They cost 3, so it's like, there's really no reason not to. I have all 3 FP pluses. Yeah, they did. There are a lot of Sunshine references, even like recently, honestly. Like you said, Sage. It wouldn't completely surprise. I definitely don't expect it, but I wouldn't be completely surprised about a Sunshine remake at some point. Or not remake, sequel. Definitely not expecting it though. But they do reference it enough where it wouldn't like completely catch me off guard. Has it really been that long, Rigby? Dang, and that was before the text speed increase, right? I think. I don't want to. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Still want to be able to power bounce twice, but I didn't want to take damage because I don't think I'm going to be able to take General Guy out in one turn. I should have turbocharged earlier. Oh, whatever. Yeah, it's fine. I was going Metro. Why did they change color? Because for my assumption. Hang on. Oh, this is yeah, my power is not very high at all, is it? Should be fine though. My assumption is that they have one palette for normal Shy Guys, and then the Shy stack is considered like a different entity, basically. Yeah, I can just jump. And so then once they combine, then it switches over which palette they have. I kind of like it. I think it's funny. Oh, are there actually rumors? Are there actual rumors of it being remake of a Sunshine 2, Kuno? I wasn't even intentionally referring to anything like that. I was just thinking, like, in general, it wouldn't surprise me. But I don't know any specific rumors. I think Odyssey, yeah, I think Odyssey is probably my favorite casual 3D Mario. And by I think, I mean it definitely is. Sunshine probably is still second for me, but that's only if you include speedrunning, really. Because I do really like the speedrun for that game. Despite how frustrating it can be sometimes. Oh, you're asking Tracy. Oh, okay, okay. Of a native Galaxy 2 port? That'd be cool. Yeah, that would be really cool. They put so much work into, like, the Galaxy 1 on Switch. I mean, that was the only one that wasn't even a straight port. Some of that stuff was, or that wasn't a straight emulation. Like, there was native code running for portions of it. I don't remember which portions, but like, that was a thing. I have odd key. Should definitely check and see what these checks are. Okay. Should I enter 7? Oh wait, no, there's another chapter. I can beat 3 right now. I should do that. Fortress key. Nice. 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Ruins key. Oh, okay, interesting. I'll buy like 2 more. See what we get. Rip. I mean, those are good, but. Bad shop. I'm not gonna go to the bad shop yet because I can go beat 3 right now, and then we can just check all the bad shop items in one go. So. I could. Oh wait, no, I'd have to fight Junior. Yeah, no, we'll do this. I don't have any like power. No, I don't have power plus. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I got a plan. Oh wait, I have multi bounce. Cost 1. Okay. Oh well, I mean that's fine, I guess. Oh, this isn't really gonna work out how I was hoping. Is it? Yeah, it's not, I mean, this is still gonna be kind of slow. Okay, I will be in peril though. Or not peril, I'll be in danger next. I guess it'll take 3 hits to get everybody. I think I can work a power bomb in here. Actually, yeah, no, this will work better. Oh, I don't even need to be danger for this to work, actually. Yeah, because bomb met does 7, so okay, I could have done, whatever. It's fine. Yes, correct, Metro, it does. Alright, don't get first struck for the last one. Okay, don't get me wrong, I'm no, I'm not someone who would defend Nintendo Switch Online very hard in general, but it's stupidly cheap if you do it with a group of people. Like, it's almost nothing. Like, what do I end up spending on it? Like $10 a year or something? Alright, I have no reason to enter the mansion right now. Alright, I have no idea what this is scaled to. Actually make it good. Yeah. Again, though, I don't get too upset with how cheap it is, so. But yeah, it would be nice if it was, like, actually good. How isn't it? What is it? What is the normal price? I don't even remember. I've just been on a family plan with friends for the last, like, ever since it came out, so however many years that's been. You don't like Yellow Bombat? Dang. Well, maybe she doesn't like you. Oh wait, I didn't check these yet. I need to actually... can you not be right there? I actually didn't want that, but okay. Can't tell. Shooting star. I don't actually want it. I mean, well, okay, it's better than the Thunder Rage. $50 individual? Okay, that is a bit much, but... And what's the family plan? Because you can do that with, what, 5 people? 20 or 50... Oh, with the expansion bit, right, okay. $80 for family. What's 80 divided by 5? It's not too bad. 8 people. Oh, yeah, so then, yeah, and I think that's what we do. Yeah, so then it's literally just $10 per year, which I think is not bad. You do have to find the people, but, you know, if you do it, I really don't think that's too bad. Wait, yeah, no, that's all I need to do. It's like picking up dust. Okay, so I don't understand why people compare the, I mean, okay, like on the one hand, I do understand it, but the comparison that people always make between the Steam Deck and the Switch always seems so silly to me. There's such different use cases. Like, the Switch is a Nintendo console for playing Nintendo games that happens to be something that you can use portable. The Steam Deck is a portable PC for gaming. It's like, they're not the same. Like, yeah, sure, you can emulate Nintendo games, but like, I don't know. Seeing all those articles that were like, the Steam Deck is gonna kill the Nintendo Switch, and it's just like, literally, what? That makes no sense. They're both portable video game consoles, and that's like where the comparison ends, pretty much. Yeah, yeah. Not to lump you in with them all necessarily, but that's just what that made me think of. Yeah, no, it's not a Switch killer. Not by any means. The one thing you want? What? Portal 3? Something with a 3 in it. Sold 1 million? That's sick. I hope it continues to do well. But yeah, also nothing compared to Switch. Yeah, if anyone actually thought that it was good, even if the comparison was better, if people thought it was actually gonna kill Switch, yeah, they're, yeah. Yeah, that is still really, really good. I would think anyway. Especially since, like, I mean, there's still, I haven't heard about it in a long time. Are they still limited on, like, are there still wait lists for getting one? Or can you pretty much just buy one now? Oh, a Team Fortress 3, there you go. Nice, Sage, nice. Oh, really, Hylair? See, I would like to get a Steam Deck, but I know for a fact that if I got it, I wouldn't use it. I would not get my money's worth. So I just don't. Not worth it to me. Because like my Switch very rarely comes out of the dock. That's one thing that I always think is really funny. And it's come up here a few times in conversation on my stream, but I think it's really funny how varied people are. There's some people who will like exclusively play their Switches handheld. There's people like me who almost exclusively play docked, and then some other people who actually do switch back and forth. I just think that's really funny. I mean, it's cool. It's cool that everyone has the options to do what they want with it, but almost never on the dock. Yeah, see, it's like everyone's different. Can load emulators onto it. Oh, yeah, the Steam Deck? Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's just a PC running a custom build of Linux, right? They never made a dockless Switch? I mean, they did. I mean, that's what the Switch Lite is. That's pretty much what it is, a dockless Switch. Oh, a just docked Switch. Okay, I see. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder what the benefit of that would be, though. I guess if they could use that to bring costs down. Yeah, because they wouldn't have to have a screen and stuff. Yeah, if they could use that to bring the cost down, then it would be good for sure. Yo, Crayola, how's it going? Oh, if you lost power, there you go, yeah. Oh, wait, that's not Paracarry. Suddenly you have more options. Heavens. Oh, need the unupdated glasses prescription. Makes sense as well. Custom boot screens. Oh yeah, there've been some cool ones I've seen. Switch 2 is coming. Is it actually? Is it actually? I mean, I've heard the rumors too, but like, is it actually? Is the Switch still selling well? I don't understand why they would release a new version if, if it wasn't
Think.
still selling well. Tattle, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 19 months. Welcome back to the Rookery. All right, I think my badges are still good. Oh, no, they're not. No, they are not. Yeah, that all looks good. Still selling incredibly? Yeah, so like, I don't know. I don't get me wrong. I don't exactly think that Nintendo always makes great financial decisions, but they seem to be doing okay for themselves regardless. Although it has been a while, so I don't know. Hard to say. You know, I haven't even looked to see how much Shell Shock costs. You were seeing ads. Well, now that's fixed. Yeah, I don't put much stock in like any rumors like that. I'm just like, how could I possibly know what to believe? Alright, I hope I can kill in 2 turns, but I don't actually know that I'll be able to. Never mind, we'll be fine. Well, now we should. Oh, I could definitely see an upgraded version of the Switch. I could absolutely see that. Sick. Exactly enough. The new Nintendo Switch OLED. It was a good cap. I mean, I maybe should have stopped it earlier just because it probably would have been faster to preemptively stop at 10 damage and then Electro Dash. Cool. Could use a shooting star there for some experience. The ones that align with what people want. Oh yeah, that makes sense. So this year for sure, Sam. No copium in sight. That's fine. OG Switch from 2017. Yeah, no, same. That's what I have as well. And it runs just fine as far as I can tell. Plus with an OG Switch, you can homebrew it, which I have done. It runs. What's the most? I think Kirby. I think Kirby in the Forgotten Land is the most recent Switch game I've played, and yeah, it runs just fine. You just roll your eyes, yeah. Understandable. And the hardware is different. Yeah. It depends. I don't know. I don't know enough about that to really say much either way, personally, so I'll refrain. Okay, so we've got... Oh, and what was that? 50 HP for the heart. That means it was 4 scaled. Okay, that means that 6 and 7 are both 6 and 7 scaled. One of the two. So that'll be fun. All right, we're hopefully about to get some stuff from the bad shop. I've only beaten 3 chapters. Why did I think I had beaten 4? Okay. But there should be 9 checks that I haven't looked at in the bad shop. Yeah, nothing else is beatable right now, is it? So the 7 almost is. I just need the scarf. 6 I haven't even entered yet. I'm the bean. Wow, we're actually really close to being done. All right, I'll go check the record before I finish here. Yo, why thank you. Oh wait, that would be my power. Why would I need it? But I just have that naturally. To grant fabulous hair. Okay, I like that. I like that. Get over here. Yo, stop stopping. Okay. Trying to check what's here. Just a stone cap, rip. When I get a haircut. I have a stylist appointment on Wednesday. It'll be the first time it's been touched since last February. Whenever I got a little bit of a trim. Wait, what do I have? I don't actually need that. Alright, what's in the bed shop? Alright, keep going until I see chill out. No, not a perm. No. Oh, Mega Rush, gimme. That's really nice. Gonna get some layers, you know. Get it evened out in the back, cut off split ends, all that stuff. I think that was the last one. Yo, let's go. Okay, I mean, Mega Rush is cool, don't get me wrong. Not exactly a game changer, though. Well, I hope that goes well for you, Sky. Dang, Goon. In any other different styles? I used to have... It was short. I kept my hair pretty short until I started growing it out in, like, Has it been 2 years? It's been like a year and a half, year and 3/4, something like that, since I started growing it out. I think May of 2021, I think, was when I started, the last haircut I got before I started growing it out. And it went through various phases of looking good and not great, if you ask me, before that. It varied. Alright, no yellow berry. Unless I forgot to mark it, but I don't think I did. Ooh, that sucks, Sky, I'm sorry. Yeah, Mega Jump kinda not great. Yo, boiled egg? Boiled egg in a tree? Okay, so we know the moles have at least 12 HP each. Possibly 13. Yeah, no yellow berry. Yo, a potato salad? Oh, that's just... okay. Couldn't remember if that would restore FP or not. Alright, I am probably not gonna do this right now. But at least this will tell me if it's 6 or 7 scaled. How some items are out of logic if I have them? Yes. So there's a few different ways that can happen. So the most obvious example is if I use a glitch to get something, then the game... okay, it's 6 scaled. The game is not expecting me to have it. Oh, that was... I should have power bounced. Whatever. Brain, please. So like that's out of logic. But then there's other ways that I can get an item. Like for instance, if I get say a yellow berry from a source that isn't a replenishable source, there are two different yellow berries in the game because, you know, you'd hit the yellow. Speaking of yellow berry. So like that right there, that yellow berry is in logic because it came from a replenishable source, which means I could like waste it. And I could still go get another one. But then the other one isn't guaranteed to be somewhere replenishable, just by the way the rando's set up. So it's possible, theoretically, that I could like waste it and then not be able to progress. Hey, Scepter 7's beatable now. And so then it would be considered not in logic yet. Does that make sense? You are? How's it going, Hawk? Yeah, you talking about me? Okay, yeah, no problem. There's also, I guess, some other situations that can come up. Like, for instance, the cake. Logic assumes... I don't have the water stone. I don't know why I thought I did. Logic assumes that I will bake the cake using a frying pan. Sorry, I'm trying to like think about what I want to do next while also speaking, so I keep stopping. It assumes that I'll use the frying pan and then a replenishable cake mix in order to make the cake to progress in chapter 4. But there's also just like a random cake that you can find, but you could also waste it. And so the game can't assume anything logical based on that. Which is why my chapter 4 has been beaten out of logic. Because I have yet to find the frying pan, but I did find the freestanding cake. Your dear friend, you talking about Goombario? He has been spotted. He's in a tree on the beach in chapter 5. Where he is gonna stay. No lackey, and no lackey, and I didn't grab the bubbleberry. I saw it, but I didn't grab it because I figured I wouldn't need it, because you almost never do. Alright, well, hopefully lackey isn't, like, vanilla. I literally don't need that. Okay. Do I go beat 7? What do I do now? It's not a bad option. Yeah, I think that's probably the play. It's a lot of checks, at least. Oh, this way. Ever so mildly negative. Whoops. Oh, I haven't gone through here yet. He's on vacation. Yeah, he's just chilling on the beach. It's fine. Get the jam and jelly. Oh, are you talking about the one with the peach cutscene? Peach cutscenes are skipped, if that's what you're referring to. Rando does not have them. Actually, I don't know if I need any more partner upgrades. Paracarry, any good? Is he worth? Oh, you know what? Okay, Paracarry could be worth upgrading. For ultra rank, because cheap shell shots. But that's about it. Yeah, that could still be randomized to be anywhere, though. Because the items don't have to be randomized to the chapters they're in or anything like that. Oh, the bean! And all or nothing. Yo, do I want to bail and beat... Okay, no, I've got a plan. Alright, I need to heal. Because we're fighting a chapter 6 or 7 scale junior. Alright, we got the bean. Oh, wait, no, it's not beatable because I don't have lackey. Duh. I knew that. Actually, I kind of want that. Because I am... Well, yeah, I don't need 4 shooting stars. Alright, my items are pretty loaded right now, I'd say. Alright, what's under the ice? Snowman doll. There's been a lot of snowman dolls this seed. Yo, no disagreement here, Blue. No disagreement whatsoever. A small pebble in my shoe that's easily removed. Okay, so what I'm gonna do... What I'm oh no, I guess I'm just planning on beating 7 now. I keep thinking that I can beat 6. But I can't. Oh, I should mark 6 and 7 as what they are. Oh yeah, so I know what everything's scaled to. Let's see if I can maybe Minute Peril for Junior, and then Power Bounce. That'd be nice. Come on, enter. I basically am just like, I'm not getting my hopes up anymore, Dre. If they want to surprise me and actually come out with something true to the OG stuff, then cool. But I'm done even putting brain cells towards hoping for that. You know? Was Black Soot Mario? Don't think that's a thing. Okay, so let's see. Wait. Okay, chapter 7, Junior, Vanilla. Oh, I know how much. Okay, he's gonna do 7. I have super jump charge now, don't I? I should have. Okay, whatever. I might just eat a life shroom. Cause yeah, I could take 2 hits and be in peril if I put on an HP plus. I could also do it with a refresh, but meh. Let's go, Big Drake. Thank you for the good luck. And you're right, probably. Not as random as you might think, Big Drake. Thank you. It's a gawk. It's a cog. Facts. How are you doing tonight, Kelsey? Not as random as you might think, as per that command. Okay. Let's see. What can we do here? Oh, I have the extra BP. Oh yeah, so HP plus, and then yeah. Oh wait, how much was super jump charge? Because I'd like to charge if I can. 6 FP. It's not worth it. All right, we'll deal. I've got 2 life streams. I'll just eat one. Why? Thank you. I came up with it myself. Alright, enjoy the lurk, Big Drake. Yes, badge cost, both FP and BP is also randomized. We just happened to get chapter 3 scaled, or to get 3 BP, HP plus and BP plus. Right. Should I power bounce anyway? Oh, I should have turbocharged first if I was going to do that regardless. That did 8. I have PFD down on. Dang it. I'm very smart, by the way. Can I fix that? Hold up. The math on this will work out eventually, probably, right? Alright, so it's at 12. If I block it, it'll do 7. And then I can do this again. This isn't going so hot. Okay. One more refresh will do it. Is my turbocharge gonna wear out? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know, but I am doing this. I didn't even put Mega Rush on. Like, we're fine, but like, wow, I'm dumb. Oh, well, either way, Hawk, I don't know. It's whatever. I better not get capped. I hate everything. Professional gameplay right there. You ever seen a better Paper Mario player than me? I didn't think so. All right, chapter 1's beatable now. Okay, what do we still need for go mode? We need Jade Raven, we need Lackey. We need Jade Raven and Lackey, and that's it. But then it wouldn't be as good. The content wouldn't be as good, Grover. I'm all about that content. I think Goombario was irrelevant here, personally. You have storeroom key? Okay, I think I'm actually gonna dip out of 7. I don't actually want Bo for this fight, but whatever. This is gonna take so long. Okay, well. I guess Dodge Master made it a little faster. But... You don't trust him? I don't trust him either. Okay, I think after I check the mayor, I think I'm gonna dip out of 7, beat 1, and just hope that I find the stuff that I need there so that I can do 7 in go mode. That'd be cool. Is it faster? Debatable. Also depends on what I find here. But just a little painful. And that tree does do that, Blue. You talking to the one that I got, you talking about the one that I got, the whatever item was there? Yeah, it's a letter in vanilla. Yeah, just Jade Raven and Lackey, exactly. And like, I'm gonna go back here because it's, you know, it's a bunch of checks. Plus, it'd be nice to find Jade Raven and be able to climb the mountain with Ultra Boots, so I can check that check. Well, I guess if I have Ultra Boots, that means, well, whatever. Don't think about it too hard. It's fine, doesn't matter. I'd also like to find Last Stand somewhere. That'd be cool. Like, this would be really nice. I already checked the shop there. I think I need... yeah. Do I even need money? Whatever. Not really. Well, I guess I'm gonna buy more stuff from Rip Cheeto. It'd be nice. But yeah, I've already been here and bought stuff, as you can see. Actually, I don't even need that anymore. Alright, I'm gonna take a life shroom. Because I have a bunch. Alright, and then the mayor. Maybe the mayor has Lackey. Mayor, do you have Lackey stuffed into your cabinet here? I won't judge. Alright? I don't judge. Just hand him over. Just hand him over. Oh, imagine if he did though. Okay, yeah, let's go beat chapter 1. That'll also unlock, oh, actually, before I do that, I'm gonna check the storeroom. Yeah, well, yeah, Starhaven, yeah, if you can get to Starhaven, you are, in fact, already in go mode. That is correct. So it can have things, but if it has something, then it's guaranteed not required for getting go mode. Oh wait, I must talk to him. You can talk to the toad, and then he'll unlock the door. But that's slower. Oh hey! Well, would you look at that? Jade Raven. All right, well, change of plans. We're going to beat 5 now. Do I fight Super Blooper? I'm gonna fight Super Blooper. I don't know why. No, I'll take the whale. The whale is so slow, though. But I can avoid having to fight Super Blooper this way. I was thinking in my head, like, oh, I can Power Shock him and it'll be fast. But also, like, my damage output isn't very high right now. So... yeah, that was lyrics. Not quite, Tracy. Not quite. Is there a reason Mistar isn't on the item tracker? She's right here. I just haven't beaten chapter 5 yet. Oh dang, I just realized 5, 6, and 7 are all vanilla scaled. 3 out of 7. To Ezekiel. Alright, already saved all the Yoshis. So as soon as I beat 5... Wait, why am I going this way? Oh, I unlocked the shortcut. I guess this is fine. I don't think this was faster, though. It's debatable. Get Goombario? Do you know me? Do you know who I am? Alright, 5 scaled. It probably is worth taking out some... Oh, I should... I hate realizing I should have done something earlier. I should have claimed 1 or 2 of my snowman dolls while I was in the storeroom. Or while I was in that shop. The other runners? It's probably the option... There's an option to group items that are required for a chapter. So like you'll see the only stuff, the stuff that's grouped together by chapter earlier on the tracker is all the stuff that's required to beat it, and then the other stuff is only like potentially required depending on what they give. Whereas there's also the option to just keep everything per chapter together. I'm guessing that was probably the main difference. Without looking to confirm, that'd be my guess. Probably just use a shooting star here. You did, Tracy, you did. This will get me some room for the snowman dolls anyway. I agree. That's one of my favorites, Tracy. Strong arm is Jack. No, that's just because I turned that off, Paka. I just turned that feature off. For one thing, it looks kind of weird, depending... It's kind of hard to get looking correctly with using color key so that, like, you know, the transparency settings for my layout work correctly. And then the other thing is that I feel like, in general, for the most part, it forces me to be a little bit more wary of keeping track of my tracker and what I can do, instead of just relying on the tracker to tell me what's available, like what chapters are available to beat. So I prefer having it off. And then also the other thing, even though I haven't done a glitch logic seed in a while, but glitched logic, it doesn't know glitch logic. And so if I'm playing a seed like that, if it lights up, it is beatable, but it can also be beatable without lighting up, and I just don't like the inconsistency as much. So there's a few reasons. Smoothly is debatable, but it is turning at least. How's it going, Crimson? What's up, Phantom Shaman? You didn't mark Raven on the tracker? You are correct. Thank you. How dare you help me? What if I didn't have it? What if I had forgotten I had it? Gimme. Thank you. That one's probably fine. In before I find one in the volcano. How many am I doing tonight? Good question. I may do another depending on how quickly this one finishes up. Although this one's looking pretty good. Oh, and I did the record. Never marked that. Still never turned in the dolly. I haven't been back to the shortcut pipes since I found it though. So. No, because I have shooting stars as well, and like I have sushi, and she's upgraded. Like we'll be fine. Okay, if I'm gonna do peril strats, I should probably make sure I can get peril. Not quite, Crimson, not quite. Chat, I'm upset about, okay, nothing new here, but you want to know the latest update in JCOG being upset about making a sleep schedule? I was so excited last night. I'm like, oh my God, I'm finally gonna fix my sleep schedule. I'm tired at 1 in the morning and I'm gonna go to bed. And I did. And I fell asleep for like 2 hours. And then I woke up. And I was awake for a couple hours, couldn't fall back asleep. And then I did fall asleep for another 9 hours. And I woke up at like 6. And I'm right back where I don't want to be. Body just thinks it's a nap. I don't even take naps that often. Like, my body shouldn't have even thought it was a nap. How's it going, Dark Code? Yep, that's me. Or no, wait. No, I misread. For some reason, I thought you said something about Fortnite. I saw favorite in Fortnite and assumed you were saying I was your favorite Fortnite streamer. This is a good chapter, though. I like this one. You did that recently? It sucks, doesn't it? I missed the ace. Yeah, you're right. You do feel tired early tonight? Maybe tonight's the night. Oh, really? Wrote them too late? Oh, no. Wouldn't have paid to watch while dealing with your own bad sleep. Also true. Also true. God, I'm just so torn because, like, ideally, I really would prefer to be a streamer who is streaming probably around from like 6 p.m. to like 1 in the morning. I think if I was consistent with the schedule, that's what I would want it to be. That's what I would be happiest with, but that just doesn't seem to happen. That and feeding them every day. That's how I feel about feeding myself. Why do I have to do this every day? You thank you for the 45 bits, kid. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I like 7-hour streams whenever I'm not going till 5 in the morning. You wake up tired? That's a mood. No, I know, and like the struggle is that, like, these days especially, that's the people, like the people who are watching me are the people who are, like, you know, up this late. Which makes sense. Oh, also, that's a cool palette. I hadn't seen that before. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. Don't get me wrong. I just wish that I could, you know, have a schedule that was more what I wanted it to be. Gamification. For real, though. For real. It's more like a cyan, I feel like. Not so much emerald. Right, Blue? Dude, if I could have a personal chef 24/7, that'd be the dream. Worst thing about not living with my parents anymore is they don't cook for me. Yo!
I dedicate this to not getting a good night's sleep tonight. Silent 834 DROOOOBANG.
Oh. Thank you, Silent Mr. Vacation, for the tier 1 sub for 10 months in a row. Welcome back to the Rookery. Let's see, what do we want here? Not HP plus. Oh, I was gonna think about getting Peril. Can I do that easily? 5 and 6. I can do it with Water Block, probably. I think, maybe. I don't know. We'll throw Mega. Or actually, I could just throw that on instead. Screw it. We're gonna not try for Peril. I still have Power Rush on. Okay. That looks fine, I think. The lava buds are gonna have 7 HP. Oh, that sucks. Wait, I can Starstorm. Never mind. That's fine. I've beaten 3 chapters. I can Starstorm. I'm gonna forget. What am I gonna forget? stream from 9 a.m. Eastern to 3 p.m. That implies me being a morning person. Yeah. Throw this here water block on. Also, hi Lennon. I don't think I said hi earlier. I don't remember. I don't remember. I forgore. That is all. Yeah, imagine mornings. Key forgore. Boo. Why would you do this? Howdy. Waking up at 4 to go to school? What? Why did you have to wake up that early? Okay, we're gonna take you out preemptively. Yeah, they should really just get rid of the Colorado cutscene in the middle of this battle. It's just slow. Yo, Orgrim, welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Oh no, water blocks worn off. Whatever shall I do? Oh, wait. Forgot they were coming back. I would have attacked with sushi there, but now I have. It's fine. Whatever. Whatever. I have all or nothing on, don't I? Yeah. Actually, Colorado with a K, believe it or not. Oh, wait, never mind. I didn't read your whole message. You were literally saying that yourself. Mubby. Just big chillin'. Nice. Good stuff. Alright. Now 4 chapters are complete. And we can beat chapter 1, so we'll go do that next. No reason not to. I like how that's your tattle, Trevor, but you've literally beaten me before now. Actually, there's a K in Colorado. I bet you didn't know that, even though you literally said that in your message. Oh yeah, it is vanilla. No, not vanilla. It's my 4th chapter completed. So, Miss Star is going to be chill out, actually. Although it is a vanilla scaled chapter 5. No, it was actually Tracy. They just had to change it up a little bit so that Nintendo couldn't sue. That's how that worked. You overuse Chill Out. Chill Out is honestly pretty good. It's slow and uses up an entire turn, so like usually if you're trying to go fast, you want to avoid it, but it is actually a really good move. Your sleep's all right. Have a good night, Kuno. Oh, really, Lennon? I wouldn't have been fighting Lava Piranha otherwise. Yeah, really good for casual. Even some speedrun routes use it. Like, I know there's an any % route that uses it against Chapter 7 or Chapter 8 Junior. There is actually the No Peach Warp route that I use right now. If you don't have an extra life shroom, you use Chill Out against Crystal King. Oh, that's how you figured it out. It's funny. All right, so we want to turn in the mailbag. Okay, I'm gonna go to chapter 1 through the sewers just so that I have an excuse to stop in prologue and turn in the dolly. Because otherwise, I have like literally no reason to ever go back to that area. How's it going, Phantom? Oh no! Oh no! That was the push outside 3, right? Yikes. Yeah, no, this seed's been pretty good actually. I have no complaints. No big complaints. Oh yeah, yeah, that makes sense, Birdly. The one thing you remembered. Is that why you remembered it? Okay, I need to get spicy soup out from storage. See, I don't do that, Phantom, because I've had that thought before. I'm like, it would be optimal to check this bush afterward. But I know myself well enough to know that I'm probably gonna forget that if I try and do it that way. So I still check it before. I'm just like, it's worth the time lost to me. I'm gonna mess it up otherwise. For that specific reason. Okay, I already talked to the mayor. All right, best of luck sleeping, Chadigal. Yo, I love when saving the Yoshis is worthless. Oh, and the lyrics. I should turn in the lyrics while I'm at the sewers as well. Do I? Yeah, I do want a homeward trim because I want to check the. I want to. Oh, quick change. Nice. While I'm here. 6. Yikes. That sucks. R plus is 7. Wow. Okay. Well. Anyway, how's it going, bow shot? All right. Bad shot. I'll do mailbag first. How's it going, Kishiki? Do I have the calculator? Well, we'll find that out soon. I don't even remember getting that, to be honest. But I would have figured it out right now, because I can't reload the bad shop without turning it in. There it is. Wouldn't have affected anything that I was doing, to be fair. But... Alright, so there's only 3 new checks here. I think that is illegal too. It's like, here, you want one of them? You can have it as a treat. Alright, that sucks. Nothing there. Alright, off to beat chapter 1. After stopping in prologue and the outpost. I did fight Goomba King already, so this is the last thing to do here. Rip. Fright jar and a kiss. Oh yeah, why is that Crimson? Turn in the lyrics. Yo, another letter. All right. All right, and off to chapter 1. Just looking for Lackey. Lackey is the only thing we need left for go mode. So if we can find him in chapter 1, that'd be awesome. I should get that. I can't. I've seen the replenishable one somewhere too. I think it was in chapter 4. Oh, I haven't fought anti-guy yet either. Why did I not fight anti-guy? I should have. I think I just forgot. So normally I would fight him. It was my last trip to 4, and I had, which by definition I would have what? How's it going, Daniel Days? It's going all right. We are 1 item, 1 partner away from go mode. No, anti-guy is not chapter scaled. Anti-guy is always vanilla. Wait, did you really let in? I didn't know that was a thing that could be done. 3,025 out of the 3,000 minutes included. Wow. Kind of wild. TVH. Should I have had vomit instead? Don't really care, actually. How many coconuts? What are there, like 10? And there's a lot of coconuts in the pool. Oh, that does... you know what? That's actually, I'm okay with that, because I have danger now. Upgrade. I would never. Oh my god. That is, yeah, that's so many hours. Those are hours, not minutes. Or no, they are minutes. Okay, but still. How's it going, Emo? How I got my channel points to influence the RNG in the game. Though that is a trade secret, Emo. I can't tell you how I did that. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. The other letter to himself? Oh, that could happen. That'd be funny. He just blamed like dementia or something, right? No, it's not how this works. Who said that? I didn't say how. What if I said I was gonna kill you by sicking my kangaroo on you? Then it sounds a little bit more Australian. Say that I'm gonna like, I don't know. Chicago. Your Animal Crossing save? How does that work? How's it going, Josh? Dude, kangaroos are... I wouldn't mess with a kangaroo. That's just asking for trouble. Alright, I feel like I'm pretty good on level ups right now. I'm not gonna try very hard. Especially, yeah, and this is chapter 3 scaled. We're just gonna spook our way through this. With Vegemite, yeah. Lure you into a trap with some Tim Tams. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. That sucks, Melody. Five, bro. That was garbage. Alright, get some FP back, nice. A single Tim Tam. I do have 5 FP, but now I'm gonna have to heal it. Like, that's not enough for three more spooks. That's the problem. I'm gonna have to heal. Oh, I could have actually used a shooting star there, but I'd rather save that for... I still don't have, like, great AoE. Because my Quake hammers are pretty expensive this seed. So... Yeah, the bullet bills are immune to it. Yo, vanilla layout here. Oh, we got a dab. Hang on, I'll dab on the last one here. Wow. Am I only maple? All right. Are they? Okay, you know what? I was gonna spook him, but yo, you're by yourself. Sucks to be you. Dabbing on the lone Koopa. You really just got styled on. I'm just the coolest. I don't know what else to tell you, Lennon. Oh, it is for a star piece. Let's go. I can't really afford to be skipping any checks right now, though, because I'm literally looking for one more thing that could be anywhere that I have access to, so. I know I haven't seen the frying pan yet. So actually, I beat chapter 4 out of logic still. Just using the cake that I found. So I don't know, that technically means anti-guy isn't in logic either, but I mean, I don't really know I never know how to use that information in a situation like this. Because for all I know, frying pan could be like behind the moles in chapter 6, and then suddenly, you know, that's in logic. Can't remember if I've seen a lemon or not. I've definitely seen cake mix. Right, that was just for flower saver. Yeah, he is. He is, Baka. Bullet scared of nothing. Just better not be a week away. How's it going, Liquid Stranger? He has been seen. He is in a tree on the beach. Yo, a pebble? Let's go. This is also holding my my Ultra Boots hostage too. Okay, that's a badge. Could be Last Stand, which would be hype. I'm kind of wishing that I'd grabbed Fire Shield right now. Would have been nice to, if I don't find Last Stand, would have been nice to do a 15 HP peril fight against Bowser, but old deal. I'm gonna use the shooting star here. Okay. I'm not even gonna bother with the experience. I could have, okay, I didn't need to use the shooting star there. I could have just used Bonnet, but whatever. Oh wait, I don't think I knew that could drop from enemies. How's it going? Wait. I don't know if I need to do this, but Golbits can drop them. Okay. How's it going? Hematic vein. Hematic vein. There we go. Spy Guys too? Huh, I did not know this. I actually don't... Funny, crazy. Oh, also I never marked that I had storeroom key, or that I checked it. Funny, crazy thing. I don't know, drops very well. I don't have 15. I have all or nothing on. Wow. Oh. We're gonna pretend I knew what I was doing right there. Also, it actually had 14. For your first day? Ah, it just sounds like college, if you ask me. Unfortunately. It is. We need 3 of those in Rando. Or in Rando. In 100%. Suddenly kind of wishing that I had fought the bullet bills for experience. Okay, unfortunately didn't find anything we need here. So yeah, I guess the play now is to probably go beat 7. What other checks have I not done? I think it's basically just, I didn't do the chapter 6 moles, because they were 6 scaled and my AoE still sucks. Without using items anyway. Is that it? Surely I've skipped other stuff. Maybe not. Oh, anti-guy, right. But that's like... Statistically speaking, Lackey is probably in 7. Like, that's only 2 checks. Like, I could end up getting screwed, and it could be one of those 2, but... Oh yeah, Lackey could also be vanilla. That's right, that's right. Or Crystal Berry. I have Crystal Berry now. I didn't have that before. That would suck. It's still a better play statistically to go to 7 right now, but we could end up getting screwed pretty hard. I'm sorry, what now, Tracy? Oh, no, okay. I was like, what? Alright, I'll buy the rest of Rip Cheetos items now. Yeah, no kink shaming in this stream. But Lackey can be vanilla if he... Actually, no, I changed my mind. Lackey cannot be vanilla if he wants to. Then shame. You know what? Correct, Bo. Correct. What would the worst track for Lackey be this seed? Right now, probably... well... Probably Anti-Guy. Anti-Guy is probably the last... If Lackey is on Anti-Guy, he is almost definitely gonna be the last thing I check. Because if it turns out he's not in 7, then Chapter 6 has multiple checks I can do, so I'll go there next. And then after that, yeah, I think Anti-Guy is the only thing left. So. How's it going, Drewby? Thank you for the good luck. Alright, something could... Well, okay, that can't be a go mode item. Because it can't be Lackey. Hello. I have quick change, kind of want to put it on. Yeah, I'll take that off. Why, thank you. What? Really need to get around to doing the quote thing where quotes from non-mods or VIPs don't get added to a list to be approved. That's what I want to do. Oh. All right, work with me here, Bo. Okay, well that could have been a lot worse, to be honest. If I could only get one to go away, I'm glad it was the Gulpit. Oh, I should have unblocked that. Oh well. Wait. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Super VIPs. Oh, I should just power bounce because I'm leveling up anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and level FP just so I can stop thinking about the FP plus quite as much. Yeah, I'll try for air raid. Is it worth it? Eh. Shell shot is 2 FP though. 3,000 quotes. Oh my god. Air raid for 8, cool. So it's worse than power bomb, which is also 8. Yeah, wait, whatever. From Swamp Goblin Kelsey to Professional Kelsey. Oh no. You should, I agree. It's also my birthday week, so... Yeah, okay. Not guaranteeing this, chat, but... I'm thinking maybe... So my birthday is this Saturday. What if I finally did my, my 100 Golden Piggies run on Saturday? Maybe with media share? Maybe? That seems like a birthday thing to do. Yes. Just throwing that out there. I'm considering it. Well, it's not a run. A color splash is one of the sub incentives that I need to do at some point. Sub goals, whatever. Oh no. Oh really? How's it going? Wait, did I say hi, Hyper? I forget already. I am considering it. I suspect it'll probably take around 10 hours, give or take a few hours. Like, I'd say on average, 5 golden pigs takes like, what, half an hour? Sometimes more, sometimes less. But there's just so much variation. Definitely gonna do it on Switch. Oh, hi, Lackey. Okay, we're in go mode. Oh. I'd really like to have Ultra Boots right now. Is it worth going out of my way for them? I don't know. It's not going to be on the way anywhere. I love it. Ultra Boots are not going to be on the way anywhere. And I don't have Last Stand. I think it might be worth going out of the way for them. As much as I hate to do it. Wait. Now in 25 minutes. Imagine. Also, I don't even know if the math for 10 hours that I said adds up. I did it a long time ago, and now I'm just like, wait, does that even make sense? Wait, I don't... Where is that? You. How much does this do? Enough. It does enough. Yo, Yoshi! Thank you for the raid! Chain raid, yo, what's up, Devin? Oh, I got you with the paper. Oh, I need to mark Lackey. How's it going, Allison? How was the stream, Yoshi? What are you doing tonight? I did give myself plus or minus a few hours, so I would need to start earlier. I definitely don't want to do a run like that starting when I've been starting, so speed running. Let's go. Oh, nice. And laundry's done. Let's go. Continue the chain. Wait, what's the chain? Legally required to do another subathon. Okay, so I honestly would like to do another subathon. I just feel too guilty doing that, not having done more of my previous incentives. You know? Is it entirely self-inflicted, and could I just start doing the sub incentives? We don't need that logic in here. Shut up, anyone thinking that. Which ones are still open? I'd have to check the list in my Discord. Or we mutiny. That's what I thought. Yo, I still haven't found the frying pan. Just realized that's still... Chapter 4 still isn't in logic. This is Rando. This is Paper Mario Rando. Mixing up where all the different items and partners are. And gear. That one wasn't even from the subathon, like. No, but people paid money for them. People paid money for them. They were promises. Let's be real. Alright. Definitely gonna do a peril minute for Crystal King. Do I want to do it with... Would it be easier with 15 HP? Alright, so they do 4 damage. Oh, I can get peril really easily, actually. Oh man, how much FP do I have? Wait, okay, so... Okay, I'm just thinking. Everything. Lackey? I don't know, I haven't pulled him out yet. Pay money to give my streamer anxiety. Basically. Pretty much what it's amounted to so far. You're not wrong. Alright, that's too much. Yeah, that's 6 F. Okay, I'll throw that on. Can I? Yeah, we can work with that, I think. Yeah, alright. Alright, I'm gonna... No, I won't want. Okay, so blocking 1 out of 2 should give me peril. I didn't put Mega Rush on! I hate everything. Okay, this is still fine. We're just gonna do it without... This is still fine. We just won't have peril. Probably fine. We will have danger, though. Wow, I manipped peril. I'm so good at this game. Yeah. 2 charges isn't even gonna be enough. I'll probably just... Do I repel here? Yeah. Two charges isn't gonna be enough, so I'm gonna use a repel and then charge. Let's see. Three is potentially enough. Need more FP though. I don't want to. Fine, I guess I'm drinking the jam and jelly. It's like my only FP healing item. I don't even have one store. I don't even have one checked. Alright, I could charge one more time for free at this point, but taken so long in this battle already. Let's just hope this is enough. Yeah, it should be fine. Nice. Alright. More BP, because I can do FP plus if I want. I just spend all the time doing the incentives. Potentially. But then what's the point of, like, what are people subbing for then? I know it has been literal years. Well, it hasn't been years. It's been over a year. It hasn't been years. Well, okay, maybe since the Hannah Montana one. Okay. I'll have new incentives. No. Well, maybe. Yeah, I guess if I'm already finishing those ones, maybe. But I don't want to. That's just trading in old anxiety for new anxiety. You know. You know what I'm saying? This doesn't really fix the issue. I did have the idea of, depending on how the first one goes, like a monthly or every other monthly 100 golden piggies run with media share seems like not the worst idea in the world. Maybe. Okay, I am gonna go ahead and get Ultra Boots right now. Yo, free meds? Yo? M for M? Meds for meds? Okay, wake up. Oh wait, I want to go this way. I don't want to fight Blooper. Nope. Can you sell her nothing to prove it's RNG? There was so much proof. Anyone not believing back then was just refusing to see it. Jackie. Oh my god. Yo, last stand? No, that's... Oh! Stay away. Why am I even trying to hit that? Alright, I'm gonna come... Okay, you know what? I'm hoping for something else for FP healing, because I have nothing. So I am actually gonna come back out and hit that block. Got Ultra Boots. Can do a little more damage. Kinda necessary, I think. Okay. Go away. Oh my god, crazy. We found them. Who would have suspected this? We'll go on Kirby Rocks. Alright, how do I want to do Huff? Can I get away with 2 charges for Huff? I should really be using my calculator for this. Oh, I still have to... I can't even just immediately beat the chapter. I have to go do this section still, right? Alright, we got the emo lackey, for anyone wondering. Don't need any partner upgrades. I'll get that check on the way back. Okay, the most... Oh, okay, yeah, perfect. Yeah, I'll use that and Mega Bomb. That should... Oops. That'll do 13. I don't think any enemy here can have more than 13. Nice. Just don't understand. I don't think I can do emo cog anymore. I don't think the hair really works for it. Needed to be shorter in the front. A little shady. Okay, we should be good on experience. Assuming I level up on Huff, which I think I will. We should be good on experience for Chapter 8 as well. Okay, don't forget to equip Mega Rush this time. I swear to God. I think I'm still gonna check and see what's on the cloud. I don't know. I don't know, Boshock. We'll see how I feel once the seed's over. I'm thinking about it, though. I'm not really tired, courtesy of waking up at 6 p.m. We shall see. Alright, we'll see what this item is. Not gonna use the upgrade block, though. Letter. Oh, sure. That works, I guess. Oh, I should have hit the hard block first. Okay. Power bounce calculator. Uff is gonna have 64. No. How much damage? Uff will have 60, right? 60, 0 defense. Could maybe turbocharge. No power pluses. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can get away with 2 charges. As long as I turbocharge. And I have a 90% chance of getting a 5 cap, which will kill. So we could get screwed with a 4 cap, but... yeah, I need to equip Mega Rush. It's very important this time. Power Rush will not cut it for this fight. Okay, also need to keep in mind, I have PFD down on, so that actually will affect... But yeah, okay, I can still... Yeah, okay. This will still work, though, as long as I'm not dumb. Not you. Okay, I got those 2. I need Mega Rush. Do I? No, Damage Dodge is just gonna confuse me. Oh, what am I doing? I don't have that equipped. I guess I'll leave Power Rush on just in case I'm dumb. But... Last chance for a last stand? Nope. There's a Fright Jar. Alright, I can just like, well, yeah, this'll work. Okay, so it's gonna do, yeah, it's gonna do 5, so I block it for 4, and then I'll let the, yeah, okay. Alright, sounds good, Lennon. Enjoy the sleep. You have a good night. Would I have enough for both of these? Yeah, I'm gonna, okay, yeah, I should have enough. Cutting it close, though. Okay, I want to take 4 damage, which means I need to let it say, 5. No, 4. I need 3. 3. I can do math. Oh my god. Whoa, look how good I am at math. Nice. Okay. Amazing. Alright, Bo would have killed with a 4-cap actually, and I didn't level up. That kind of sucks. Okay, I need to fight an enemy and level up. I could do an Ember, but since I'm already in chapter 6, I think it makes more sense to fight something here. What would be fastest? Probably a Daisy. Because, yeah, I don't want to level in Junior. There was math happening here, it's true. Yeah, well, not an Amazing Daisy. That'd be way too far away. And actually, that would be more experience than I want. I want the minimum amount to level up. A little bit extra, I'll be fine. But like, ideally, especially since I don't have Danger Mario, ideally I don't level up on Junior or Hallway. Which, if I fight one more enemy, we're in a good position to make happen. Could go fight a Spiny as well. I don't really think it matters. I don't know which one gives more. I would want the one that gives less, but... Oh, sure. Yeah, this works. Alright, and then... Honestly, I don't know if I want... I probably want BP. Yeah, I want BP. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's such a good drop too. And I'll get this. Yo, I have FP heals now. I needed those. I needed those. Okay, and then I've got Repel, Life Shroom. Okay, I kind of want more than that. We'll stop. I'm gonna go ahead and check the Starhaven shop this seed. I don't know what I'm gonna do for endgame though, to be honest. Probably a 15 HP Junior fight would be best. We'll check Starhaven shop first, but in case something there changes my mind. If I see like a Jam and Jelly or something on sale, I'm definitely buying. Yeah, probably gonna throw on HP plus. I honestly don't know what I want to do for Bowser. This might be one of the... Oh, I don't even have D down jump. Man. My options are so limited this seed. Maybe some Starhaven save me. Oh, the Amazing Daisy might not, but it also still just always gives a bunch of experience. Also, nothing good here. Sick. Alright, give me that, give me that, and I guess that's everything. Alright. Cool. Empty down. That only works if I can also throw that on. And then HP plus. Okay. Sure. Oh, actually, wait. No, that's fine. That's fine. I was gonna say Spike Shield, but I don't also have Dizzy Stomp, so it would be irrelevant. Okay, so block should a PFD down and damage dodge. Blocking Junior should still do 7. Oh, I could have fought a Dupla Ghost. Although, but those are Chapter 7 scaled, and it would have been hard to manage not getting too much from them. Okay, no, I think I made the right play. Which partner do I want here? Probably... How many charges am I gonna need? 60 damage, 1 defense. Okay, I can still get away with 2 charges. So yeah, I don't need to change partners, right? Yeah, this will work. We will frustratingly be 1 HP short of killing if I get the 10% cap, which would kind of suck. Oh, at least that's what it would be if I wasn't planning on swapping to lot. Wait, so 6 plus 6 plus... Yeah. Oh, hello. Yeah. Well, hopefully we don't get a 10%. Lucky. Unlucky. A 10% unlucky. Nice. What about without the turbocharge? Oh, you know what? I can forego the turbocharge. And it's still a 5 cap, but then I'll have enough FP to out of sight if I need to. Let me do that. That'll still do exactly enough damage with a 5 cap. Oh, I probably should have kept Watt out. For whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I know exactly what I'm doing. All right, 5K. Why did I need 6? What's wrong here? I answered something wrong on my calculator. I still killed. But what did I do wrong there? Something. Exactly 5 HP off. Did I maybe not account for a badge that I didn't have equipped or something? I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm saving. Power Rush? No, I have... It's Mega Rush. I was originally in a turbocharge, but then I turned that off. How much HP does Junior have? $60? Okay. 60, 1 defense, right? He has 1 defense? Or does he have 2 defense? It's just 1, right? I think? He has 2. That's the issue. I was thinking he had 1 defense. Okay. Nice 6 cap. Alright, 2 defense. There we go. Okay, yeah, so I should have had the turbocharge in there, and then it would have come out to what I was expecting. But Wait, was that? I don't remember what I needed. I was like, I don't know if it's 3 or 4. Math is hard. Alright, cool. Get to go in peril though. What fight am I doing? I don't know. Alright, so it's starting at 8. Okay, with that damage, power balance is actually still pretty good. If I'm in danger. I can't guarantee peril, that's the problem. I can throw the other HP plus on. Oh wait, I would need that. Right. And then I guess I'll just like hammer. I don't have quick change, that's fine though. Oh my god. 4. I can get 1 power bounce in. I guess I'm just gonna power bounce out of sight, jump. Wow, this sucks. If I run out of FP in phase 2. Yep. Well, this will be fun. Can't wait to look at the spoiler log after and see which obvious place I could have gotten last stand or D down jump or something good. Okay, that makes it a little bit better. You didn't find either of them, and you full cleared everything but Crystal Palace. Okay, I almost did that, so I wasn't too much different. All right, 58 damage is still pretty good for phase 1. I can't be too upset. Okay, I'm gonna have to actually pull up the HP sheet just to be sure. Yeah, I think I want both. No, I want someone to attack with. Am I even able to get peril? Fire would do 10. Yeah, okay. If it gives me 5. Okay, I still have a chance of getting peril. Okay, but resources. Final Bowser, HP. Okay. He's at what, 54 right now? Okay. Oh, I might actually want to not do much extra damage on turn 1. Yeah, this has been about average, I'd say. It can definitely be faster though, because the seed, yeah, was like almost a full clear other than chapter 7, which would have added a few more minutes. But yeah, I'd say this is roundabout average. Yeah, so wait, what did he have? 50 something? Okay, so the least amount of damage I'm gonna take this turn is what would it be? 7. So at 13 HP, Bowser, I can't put, okay, don't put Bowser below 40. At least a few minutes faster, okay. Man, you've been having a rough time with these seeds, jeez. From just like dumb stuff. It's unfortunate. Alright, my jump is gonna, well, it doesn't matter what my jump does. Oh wait, and plus, I'm overthinking this, I think. Yeah, still attack with Watt. My jump should do 6 to start. With no turbocharge. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother turbocharging that. Yeah, 13, don't go below 40. Just gonna jump. Oh, that's his 3. Okay, well, that's fine. Alright, 10, don't go below 24, that's fine. Yeah, let's do that. I should have. I don't know. Okay. Easily your best one. Nice, okay. I'm thinking about it. I'm heavily considering it. Okay, don't go below 24. Or don't go below 25, I mean. Actually, you know what? Okay. Nice. Okay, that was pretty good, all things considered. I'll take that fight. Been a while since I've had to, since I've done a 20 HP fight, but I made it work. All right, now have a good night, Tracer. All right, 316.45. Could have been better, could have been worse. Oh, a 15 HP charge fight. I hate doing charge fights in Rando. Ugh, I hate it. And I guess usually you'd have enough extra stuff that you can get away with it otherwise. Alright, let's see. What are the other seeds here? What are the other times for people? Dude, Paper Ari's been... Oh, okay, he's been killing it, but not so much on this one. He got a 327. Okay, so I got a 316. Which is... Yeah, I got a 316. Paper Ario got a 327. Phantom 341. And Fernando 425. Alright. 316.45, and I will upload the video later. Okay, cool.